before we get started today, I need you to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share this with someone who needs to hear what we're talking about. Join the conversation. You know, everybody's invited. You know, it's all love here at the From Her to Me podcast because, you know, we're a family. You know, it's about growth, love, communication, all the things, right?
Yes, it's.
So, what are we talking about today, dear?
Girl, what we going to talk about today?
Today, we're talking about perimenopause and
menopause.
I guess.
Yeah, all the pauses.
All the pauses.
All the pauses.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't have my phone, but perimenopause, I thought they was all the same.
No, I did too in the beginning.
So you got perimenopause, which is like a pre-menopause.
Yes.
Pre-menopause.
Yep.
And then you have
the
menopause. I just turned 40 in January. And prior to January, I started to notice night sweats. I wake up in the middle of the night drenched around the collar of my top. And I'm always, why are you laughing?
Because I remember when you told me when we were on vacation.
That's not funny.
And you said, Mommy, I just be sweating all on my neck, and I just wake up laughing.
Like, and I'm always cold.
Yeah.
I'm always bundled up. I'm layered, and I'm always under the covers. And my husband, he's the hot one, so he's always got the fan on, the air conditioner, the window open, no clothes, like all the things. So now I'm the one doing all the things. So at night, I'm drenched. Like, I'm talking about drenched.
But is it only at night?
Yes.
That's what it's night flashes, right?
Yeah, it's night. Like, they say night sweats or something.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, I don't know what's happening. Mom, why do you keep laughing?
Because it's funny that I have a 40-year-old, and she's flashing.
Night sweats.
Night sweats.
Night sweats.
We call it flashing. And they still call hot flashes.
It's not a hot flash. It's a night sweat. Hot flashes is what y'all
I'm a hot flash.
You're a hot flasher.
Yes.
I'm a night sweater.
Okay. Because I be flashing all day.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I only night sweat at night is what I've noticed.
Okay.
And
just wait till you get to the 60s.
I don't want to wait. I don't want to do that. Maybe it's do a detour or something. So they're saying that perimenopause is certain women my age, even
younger.
Yeah, like late 30s.
Yep.
They said start to go into the perimenopause where you still have a menstrual and everything, but you're starting to go through the motions,
symptoms.
Right? And it's not just like night sweats. It's like some women may have brain fog. I noticed that with me a little bit too. Or you might have like
mood swings.
I know I feel like I've become more emotional.
You have. But you used to be cut.
Yeah, I still feel like I am. And then I also feel like it might be two things. I feel like it could be perimenopausal, like mood swings, emotional, but also I feel like the Holy Spirit's been tapping into me as well.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like it could be two things.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
I do. I know I've been tapping in with God, and I know that for a fact. And then it may be also too the hormones,
all the stuff
changes. So
all the female body stuff.
Yeah, and then that was something I noticed. The brain fog was something too, and it was just like I know one time Andre was talking to me, and then he was like talking to me, and I was just like.
You didn't hear him.
I feel like I was saying something, but I wasn't.
Brain fog.
Yeah, and he was just like, hello, like, and in my mind, I'm like, I'm answering. Yeah. So it was like, I thought I was answering you, but I'm like, I couldn't collect my thoughts.
Like, say that again. Can you repeat yourself? You really didn't hear him?
I heard him, but I felt like I was answering him, but I wasn't, nothing was coming out. I don't know. It was weird to explain. So that's what I've noticed. Being overwhelmed.
What
I'm
do you mean?
I'm normally a good multitasker. I could take on a lot of things and do a lot of things. I always go above and beyond when I do things. It's just in me. Nowadays, it's like I'm only doing one thing. I'm only doing one thing at a time because I get overwhelmed, and I feel like I know it's like I learned not to label things before everybody's labeling. I don't know. The world is weird. However, it's like overstimulated, they say is the word, or you feel overwhelmed. And I'm starting to feel overwhelmed with a lot of things.
That you didn't before.
No, like that I can handle. Like, come on, I can do this. I got this. Let me do this. Let me do that. And nowadays it's like, yeah, girl, no, we're not doing that. And it's like,
sit back.
Yeah.
And just do one thing at a time.
Yeah, but I feel like the world won't let me do that.
It ain't about the world. It's what you're capable of doing at that time.
I understand that. I just feel like the world won't understand it.
So it ain't about the world.
Yeah, so that's what I noticed too. And then I know when I went to the doctor asked me, well, when did your mom start perimenopause? And I'm just like, well, first of all, I didn't know it was perimenopause, and I thought she just went straight to menopause, and I don't have an answer.
Cycles, different, like a season. It's different seasons.
So when did you start?
I started in my
and is it peri-free? I think it's perimenopause.
They told me, she told me, me back in the day, my doctor, I still have her. She told me it was pre-menopause. And I thought, being that I was flashing the way I was flashing, I was like, wait a minute, no, this is real stuff, because I shouldn't be flashing like this. And I didn't know back then. Yeah, remember, we got 20 years different here. And she's an excellent doctor. And she told me she wasn't going to put me on anything. She told me to do all natural, the coas pills.
Oh yeah, we like the black like that.
Yes, we do, with the black coas stuff. So because I was like, wait a minute, why am I going through this? And dry spells. As far as my my cuticat,
TMI.
Yeah, it was dry spells, and I couldn't understand why it was a dry spell, and that was part of it also. Because then that could be painful when you're making love to your partner.
TMI.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, we're adults.
We are, but you're my mom, and I don't want to hear that. So.
Girl, when I'm getting down with the get down.
Okay, because. Okay, we just talking about the female stuff.
No,
we're not talking about that's with your sisters and your friends, not with me. Like
I know.
Cut the tape.
We're talking.
Yeah, we kind of
talking to our audience. I'm talking to us.
But don't talk to me. Talk to them by themselves. Don't talk to me about that.
We'll talk later, ladies.
Ew.
Look, older, mature ladies.
Yeah, I'm not old enough for these conversations.
Right, you still do that. But things like that, that's when you wonder, you be thinking something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not that something's wrong with you, it's something wrong with your body.
Yeah.
And that's when your body's telling you, you're going through this, all right, you done been through this season, now you're going to go through another season. Like me, I haven't worn a coat in years because of the fact that I was going through these hot flashes.
Yeah, you used to wear, we used to be cold like me or bundled up like me. And I remember when I noticed the change with you, I was still living at home. And I noticed a big change when you had on a tank top. And we was going out, we live in Jersey. And you know, in the wintertime it gets cold in Jersey. And I think we was going in the house or something like that. You had on a wife beater with a mink coat. And some pants. Yes. And I'm like, and it's like below zero outside. And I'm like, where is this lady going? And she's just like, I'm hot, but you can like see the steam coming off her body. Like
off of me.
And
like, look at you fry an egg on my forehead.
Yeah, well now I understand because my bonnet and
we just been talking about that. We need a bonnet.
I still didn't get a new bonnet, so now
it has some holes in it.
I cut my hair now.
Yes, you
cut
my hair. I cut her hair.
You cut my hair, so my bonnet,
like my mother,
and I look like my grandmother. So my doctor was like, look into a new bonnet because my locks and the heat comes. She said the heat is coming from my head.
Can't you feel it?
I feel it. So when I get up in the middle of the night, I feel the heat from my head, and I feel it. It's just in this area and right here. That's it.
You had nothing dripping down your back?
No, it's just this area.
Wait. Hopefully you won't.
I hope not. Well, I have to sleep naked now, so that's just what it is.
Oh, TMI. That's not. Touch my pearls.
I can't sleep naked with a bonnet. Like,
I don't want to hear that. I'm not old enough.
So that's what we noticed. But they said it's our hormone. And it's like the women, when we go through so much.
That's because we are beautiful women.
Well,
so that's why God created. That's why he took that rib.
You want to get technical, Eve.
Took that rib off of,
Adam.
What? He said, we're going to make something out of this.
Because she acted up.
And she can do
That's the reason why we got to go through what we got to go through. Because Eve acted up, so we got to go through all this stuff.
In the garden?
Yeah. But I forgive you, Eve. I forgive you.
Yes, we
all make mistakes.
Yes,
but anywho,
it's not a mistake.
It was a mistake. She made a mistake.
She just backslid.
But yeah, so now that I'm 40, I'm noticing the changes.
40.
And I'm going through the motions. I just felt like I didn't know what was happening. But now that a lot of women, I'm seeing a lot of them talk about it. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh, well, I'm not crazy.
And you know what? Not only that, we're talking about, you hear more people talking about it now that we didn't talk about it. We just look at it and say, oh yeah, she having a hot flash. Not knowing the real behind the hot flash. Mm-hmm. Like now with me going through menopause, the straight out menopause thing, I've learned my body after the last 10 years. I know what I can eat, when I can eat it, what I can't eat, because of the foods. It's the foods that we're eating, things that we're drinking. Like for me, like I'm teaching people, like telling my girlfriends or whatever, we're talking about these things. And I'm saying, well, things with sugar. I said, watch what you're eating and see if this is when you eating this sweet stuff, you up there saying, oh shoot, where's my fan? Yeah. Some people want to take off their hair, and some people want to take off their bras and everything. Check what you're eating, because sometimes it's the sugar in these foods and everything. Because you know, I'll tell you in a minute, I'm not going to eat that. But then sometimes I say, what the heck? I'm going to eat it, and I make sure I have I'm always having a glass of ice and water, because I know it's going to happen. Yeah. And then not only that, stress.
Oh, yeah.
Too can make you have these flashes.
Yeah, I thought it was stress too, because it was like, I feel like I was going through a lot. Turning 40, life is life, and it's a lot happening at the same time, I feel like, in my life. So that's what I thought it was too, like stress related. However, it's like, no, girl, you going through stuff. And that's what I thought first. But then when all the other ones was like, no, you got the brain fog, you got all the symptoms and stuff like that they were saying. I'm like, oh, I might be just going through the motions. And then I was just like, what was I, like 13, 14? No, how old was I when I started my
cycle?
Yeah.
You were 12.
Yeah, like, yeah. So 12.
Because I was so upset. I was like, it's too early.
Most moms are upset. Why do you be so upset?
No, because we've gone through it.
I'm going to say most moms are, oh my gosh. I'm not a mom, so it's like, I don't understand. But I do see a lot of moms. They're like, oh my goodness.
My baby. Yeah. No, because we don't want you to go through cramps. Mm-hmm. Those body stuff. Yeah. We don't want you to go through that.
But y'all can't prevent that.
No, we can't.
Well, nowadays I think they can do something.
Oh, yeah, you can have. Well, because I had, like I said, I had endometriosis. So they stopped my period for years. Oh. Because I was going through, because I used to pass out in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I couldn't go to school. I couldn't go to work when it was around that time, because I would just flat out, pass. My body was going, plus I was anemic.
Oh, okay.
That also. Oh, so wow. Your body goes through some stuff.
Yeah, but women we go through a lot.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a journey.
But I think the reason why we go through it, because we are some beautiful, strong women. Men couldn't handle this. Men couldn't handle. They get sick with a freaking cold, and it's I got a cold.
Yeah.
And they can't function.
Nope.
We can function.
True. That's true.
With everything. So that's why we go through what we go through.
I guess. I don't want to though, but I mean.
There was something else I was going to say about that. I had thought when I thought I was full menopause, when I was pre, and then like years went on, and then years later, my cycle came back.
When you say, what do you mean years?
Like 2 or 3 years, I didn't have my menstruation, and then all of a sudden,
and that was just still like peri. Like,
yeah, that's when she told me I was still pre, but yet I got my cycle one day, and I was like, oh no, and it was only for like 2 days. But see, that was one thing too. I would only have it for a couple of days when I had it back in the day.
So when that happened, it been away for how long?
Then once that, I was going through a sad little season.
Uh-huh.
And then the next month, I might have had it for 1 day. Then all of a sudden, that was it.
Interesting.
But it was like, where the heck did this come from? After so many years. I mean, it had to be like 5 or 6 years. And all of a sudden, I was like, wait a minute, why am I feeling like I'm peeing on myself? And it was I had my little menstrual again. Oh. And I thought something was wrong.
Right.
And that's when I went to the doctor. I told her about it. She told me to write down.
You know, years. Like, I'm minding my business. And I'm thinking I'm fine. I'm going through menopause.
Yeah, and had it again.
And now my period back. Like, hey, girl.
And I had, and the thing is, my breast, for a long time, my breast would still be sensitive around that time. Because of the fact that every time it was around that time of the month, your chest is sensitive and everything. And, it happened, and I was like, just taking it as, it's just sensitive. It's around, I used to get my cycle around that time. But it sure did happen again. But now, what I'm going through now, recently, my heart is doing fluttery type of things. Yeah, and I thought it was because I like drinking coffee in the morning, 2 cups of coffee.
But you don't drink it like crazy.
But I don't have it in the morning. I don't have it at night.
You might have 2 cups, maybe, depending.
I have my 2 cups during the day.
But it's nothing like crazy, though. It don't seem like.
No, but I'm saying, why am I getting my heart? I thought I was having a heart attack one time. And I was like, what? And then all of a sudden, Oprah's her special came on about menopause. It was really good. I would suggest you go see it if you look it up on YouTube. Very informational.
There should be a. That was a really good.
Yeah, it was very informational. And that's when I found out. I was like, wait a minute. She's having the same symptoms as I'm having. So I was like, wait a minute. I said, that got to be the same thing. I said, it can't be the caffeine. And lo and behold.
It's a part of menopause.
It is. It's another part of that cycle.
And they put that lady on
heart medication.
Yeah, just like I said, one of the doctors talking about something, they'll give me some psych medicine to stop the night sweats, because it'll help with the night sweats and make me sleep. And I'm just like, so you'll give me the night sweats to psych meds, or you put the lady on the cardiac meds. It just, we like the more natural. Yeah, some things that just don't be making sense. That's the scary part too. It's like, I'm not a doctor. I don't know. However, it's like, make it make sense too. You'd rather put me on these versus telling me like, try the natural route. Maybe you need to detox. Maybe you need to drink more water. Maybe you should cut out the sugar. Like, you figured that out yourself.
I did it on my own. My doctor told me to watch she told me to start watching what I was eating. I love my doctor.
She said, watch what you're eating.
Watch what you're
keep a diary or something.
Right,
my other doctor does
down.
that too. Like, keep a diary log or something of that sort. But it don't always have to be like, take these prescriptions. Like, no, it's like, I feel like God supplied us with the needs of certain things and on the earth to help us with this as well. So don't just write a prescription. It's like, maybe I do need to be mindful of what I'm eating. I do need to detox. Maybe I don't need all the coffee, even though I do be wanting it. Or I might have to suffer tonight because I really want it. However, I know walking, because I've been acting up, I haven't been walking. I need to walk. Exercise is good.
I exercise at least 5 times a day.
2, I noticed, because they say like something with the hormones and numbers and all things and stuff. But it's like, don't just straight write me off. I feel like that's the thing.
Don't write me a prescription.
Yeah, write me off and write me a prescription. I don't like that.
I don't either, because then a lot of times, some of the prescriptions that they give you, the side effects of these things.
Yeah, it's like, don't worry, you feel like I'm crazy. Now I'm really crazy. And then, because you gave me meds, and then now it's a whole combination, and then,
the medicine cabinet full of stuff.
Yeah, so it's like, why can't we try the natural way? So, and our bodies, honestly, are healing. They heal themselves. So something the math don't be mathing all the time when it comes to that. However, if you are, a doctor, a nurse, and more holistic and more realistic when it comes to not having to just pop a pill with certain things. Yeah, because I know they said it's something what they have the ladies talking about, like the hormone regimen for that, like with certain vitamins that we may need. That's the reason why we're going through like the vitamin D's, and you're missing this and that or whatever.
Yeah, because your body is going through. You have to replace what's leaving you.
Right.
But then you got to be careful.
Right.
Or what they're giving you too. Yeah. Because you might not need that.
Right, you OD, because I'll be extra. Because my doctor told me that before. She was like, you taking all this and you need to take it. And I was just like, oh, I thought I did. So, so that's another thing too. But let's try, to do the most natural way first.
Yep.
Versus just pill popping all day, because then it's going to be this lead to that and that lead to this and so forth.
Medicine cabinet full of medicine.
So, yeah, but
for no reason.
This ain't fun.
It's not.
It's not fun.
And it ain't over yet, because I'm still doing it.
Yeah, and it's new for me.
And you can be going through it for years. You can go through menopause.
So that's how I'm like.
Yeah, because hopefully I'm like almost through. When I thought I was through it, I wasn't. She said, no, you still got some time.
So I wonder, like, what's the longest, we've been for years?
Like,
when
stop.
When you say years.
So I've been going through it now for like 15, almost 20 years.
What?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, well, think about it. I'm 64. I'll be 65 this year. God willing, I'll be 65 this year. But look, that's what I'm talking about. I've been going through it for a long time. And that's something too. See, Grandma went through it. Mommy didn't. My sisters, they just be somewhat flashing. They didn't go through what I was going through. So I was like, why did I have to be the lucky one?
They didn't go through what you went through, but they still went through menopause.
Right. But they didn't have the flashy things.
Well, I wonder what their symptoms was. We gotta ask them what their symptoms was.
Yeah. Sheila might say she just be a flasher. She's not.
Grandma might be just a flasher. Spicy might just be feisty.
She just feisty.
And then my cousins, they act like Chanel and Zisha act like they don't probably know. They looking at like, no, we don't know what you're talking about, girl. And I'm just like, well, maybe it is. I'm just crazy, but I'm going through something because something's happening. Yeah. Because this is weird.
And then your support system, your husbands.
Yeah, they look at you like
you're crazy.
Yeah.
No, because it's so funny. In our house, or either anytime he'll say, the house like a meat cooler. And it could be, he has a heater. He has his own. I'm his personal heater. But he has his own heater. And on our blankets at home, we'll have the comforter, the sheets, all the fanciness and all that stuff. When it's time for me to go to bed, he has the heavy quilt, and I have it folded on his side. He has only thing I have with me is the sheet and the comforter. But that comforter is not going to be, that's on his side too when it's time to go to bed.
Yeah,
I can't
you
stand
do freeze us out. Because when we
were on vacation.
On vacation, I was frozen, and I still was sweating though. I still had the night sweats though. I still was a little damp. A little frosted damp. A little frosted damp. But you froze me out though.
And I told you that. You got problems.
My father was right. It was like a meat freezer room. Like
he said
the deep freezer.
Yeah, he says it's like a meat cooler.
Yeah, because you do feel the heat come off of you.
It'd be serious.
Yeah, it's like that lady we seen on
I'd be like,
and the
feel it? Do you feel it?
Off her head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's like, it's amazing to see, but it's the truth. Like you could feel it. But I could go through that bonnet. I know I did. And I was like, okay. So your support system is, you gotta explain. Or just try to explain as best you can, because they may not understand, or they don't understand.
They're men.
They don't know.
They don't know what your body's going through unless you explain it to them.
Yeah, and if you don't know, you just explain as best you can, because we both just going through something new. It's something new and different, and we gotta figure it out together. But yeah, it's different. It's very different, because it's the one minute I might be all right, the next minute I might be crying. Not really. I might shut down. I might cry to myself, or, just be mute. Mm-hmm. I might more so be quiet and silent versus like, wow. I know you gotta ask Andre. He might say that. She might be like,
I say, yeah, she
might be a little feisty, but yeah, you just gotta communicate.
Yeah, definitely.
Communicate as best you can and let people know.
It's funny how they would say, the men would say, oh, we know it is that time of the month.
That part.
Because your mood is really different. So this is like you got to think, your mood's going to be like that the whole time between premenopause.
Like a light switch.
It's
up all the time.
Because your body is going through some stuff.
A lot.
And it's telling you, like, girl, you.
And then you still got to go out in the world, deal with people. People be peopling. You still got to the outside and stuff like that and everything. So yeah, you just gotta communicate as best you can, but still just do your best and be nice, be kind, and just advocate for yourself.
Yeah.
And if your doctor is not doctoring, I feel like
get second opinion, find somebody else,
fourth opinion, and let somebody know, my doctor not doctoring, because I don't think it's fair that, if you feel like just because
you're not satisfied with what you're telling him,
right,
and the way him or her is coming back with how you're feeling, then you got to get somebody else, because they need to, especially if they're your gynecologist, they need to know all of the things that you're going through. And that's what the Oprah special was saying too. Some of those doctors don't know.
So they don't know, and some of them do know, and it's don't just not being talked about enough or expressed or cared about, And no, that's not fair.
No.
Yeah, because it's your job.
Yes, it is.
So, and if you're not going to do your job, then I'll find somebody else that will.
That's right. I'm paying you for this.
Yeah, ask somebody else. It's okay. But when it comes to this, everybody goes through it different. So we can't say, well, I went through it this way, so this is what you're going to experience, girl. No, that's not true. So to each his own. However, if you feel some type of way and you're not satisfied, speak up.
Definitely. And definitely write down everything too.
Yeah, that diary.
Write down your diary, because sometimes you might go to the doctors and you might have a foggy brain and might not remember what you're going through.
Yeah, that's
and you can just you can just go ahead and look. Oh, let me get my phone. Oh, wait a minute. This happened on January 17th, 1985.
Not 1985.
Stuff like that. But you still have to write it down.
Write it down. Put it in notes in your phone. I put it in notes in my phone.
See, back in the day, I didn't have notes in the phone.
Well, you do now.
We had to write it on a piece of paper.
Yeah, but you put it in notes in your phone.
Yes.
Yes, that is good. That's a good tip. That's
Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it.
From 1985.
Woo! I'm ready. Y'all, look at me. I'm about to have a hot flash.
Oh, see, we about to
see me? The lights is hot.
The lights is hot, guys.
Whew, that's something else I can't have.
Well, yeah, the candle, the lights, you have a special drink.
It's hot up in here. Listen to Nelly's song. It's getting hot in here.
That's true.
And I'm about to have, okay,
Okay, guys, so we're about to get ready to wrap it up. So you guys put in the comments, are you going through perimenopause, premenopause? We're not sure if, I think it's called perimenopause, premenopause, menopause. Put in the comments if you are experiencing any of the things, if you are a doctor, nurse, or any of that sort, OBG, that has any tips, tricks, advice for us women who are going through this. Please put in the comments and let us know what to do, natural remedies, any type of resources. Let us know in the comments. Until then, like, comment, subscribe, and share. We about to cut off these lights because they're about to start flashing and stuff like that.
Look at me.
So she's starting to have a flash right now.
Damn.
Live in action. So until then, we'll see you guys later. Bye.